Coach, you said that you told the team about making the last 30 minutes something they would remember. I think they'll remember these last 30 minutes.
There's no doubt about it. Our defense played great in the first half. We missed some opportunities and weren't playing very well offensively. And, like I said, in that locker room, that team, it would have been real easy for me to go in there and chew on their butts and do a lot of yelling and screaming. But, I went in there, I got on our coaches a little bit more, and I got on those players, and I called them up. I said, listen, we're playing 30 more minutes. Let's do something we'll remember the rest of our lives. And the way that thing came down was exactly the way it should have come down, with that defense having to make a great stop.
Talk about all the guys who stepped up and made plays on defense, James Traylor, Michael Shaw.
I mean, you can't mention one guy. You can't mention one guy. Not the way they played with the great effort they did and the way they just continued to fight. There was a lot of cramping out there. We had a couple of injuries, and to mention one name would just do an injustice. It's an unbelievable team effort.
Obviously wasn't the cleanest offensive game, but when it mattered, talk about Penny Hart.
Well, when it mattered, which it did, because we outscored them, Allison, just so you know, and that's the game of football. Penny never ceases to amaze me. And it is, he does the things every single day on the practice field, so it's not a surprise when he comes out here and makes his plays. Thrilled to death to have him on our football team. He's an outstanding young man in person, and it took an army. He made the great catch. It took some protection. It took a great throw. Like I said, you can't just. It's hard to pinpoint when you come and pull out a victory like this. It's hard to pinpoint one individual.
A couple more that mentioned Glenn Smith, big, and then freshman Roger Carter with a big catch.
Roger Carter. I don't know if it was Tuesday or Wednesday this week, but I was really on him in practice. He had a faraway look in his eye, and it was one of those freshman looks that you get on him, and I really challenged him. If you know what I mean. I challenged him, and Ari Warts went out early in this ball game. Roger Carter, true freshman, steps up in a very, very tough environment and made play after play.
Talk a little bit about Glenn Smith getting a lot of tough yards.
Yeah, Glenn, there in the second half, a lot of tough yards. Had the personal foul penalty with the hands to the face on the missile that we broke for a first down. And on that play, we're not even supposed to block them. We're supposed to retreat, get them upfield. And he makes heck of a run. I told him in their halftime, I said, you're not the most vocal guy in the world, but you got to do something to spark us. We've got to see something out of you. Somebody has got to take the reins and lead this offense, and he did a great job.
All right, congrats on your first win in this rivalry series.
Yes, sir.
How does this win feel compared to other rivalry series you've been involved in?
Let me tell you one thing. Anytime you can come to Statesboro, Georgia, and you walk out of here with a win, then that's big. And I'm so proud to be here with this football team and be fixing to get on that bus, and I may smile the whole ride home. I may not even shower. I may stay in these clothes and just keep grinning from ear to ear. I'm so proud.
Mike, we're standing here talking to you, but it really could be anybody on this defense. Just talk about what a tremendous team effort was for the defense today.
Man, everybody played as a unit. We played together, and so it was just huge for us to have a momentum. Even though some things wasn't clicking, but we always came together and was like, all right, doesn't matter where the ball is, doesn't matter what happens, we just got to come together and play hard.
Obviously, Georgia Southern's going to get some yards, so how important was it to get those turnovers?
Important that we run into the ball playing as a defense, so it was very important because they can use a lot of the time, a lot of the clock, so definitely getting the ball back to our offense was huge.
Just talk about some of your teammates who also stepped up. Obviously, you had the fumble recovery, but talk about some of your other teammates who made some big plays.
Man, Andre Applin, James Traylor, Victor Hayward for a freshman. Came in, did pretty good. Terry, everybody from Brian Williams to Antrell Allen to first team to second team, we all came together and played good. So that was huge.
What does this win mean?
It means a lot because, a rivalry series, you always want to win, so it means a lot.
Penny, wasn't the cleanest offensive game, obviously, particularly in the first half, but just talk about what you guys, did to kind of come together and get things done in the second half.
The way we practice, we're a really resilient team. And the way we practice, and so hard and so tough than everything these coaches put on us, we get in these games and, it's the regular routine. Keep fighting, keep having the toughness that we've been taught to have this whole year and put it all out there.
Take us through the touchdown play.
Well, usually they would play a quarters look and have that. corner playing the flat. Well, cover 2, have that corner playing the flats when we go that tight look and have that safety going over the top. But when we went down there, they went man and had the corner on me, so I know that I could win outside and kind of put the good ball in the air. Line protected well, and we got it down.
What about the long catch that you had to set up the earlier touchdown?
Well, I mean, I got to get with the track coach, and learn how to run, because I got speed, but I got to learn how to maintain to get my form right. But, it was a good call. It was a good call. We knew what we were going to get. We knew that safety was going to bite down, so, it was a good play.
What does this win mean to you and your teammates?
It's huge, To be able to say I've never lost to Georgia Southern, that's huge. And to be able to keep this thing going, another conference win for us, and to keep this thing rolling and playing for a Sun Belt championship, that's huge. Being able to play in November and say that means something is huge for this program because it's never been done.
All right. What was said at halftime that made you all come out more, because you had a lot more receptions in the second half than you did in the first half?
I mean, we just had to settle down. We knew we were a little antsy. It's a big game, big crowd, rivalry game, but we were just really antsy and wanting to really get after it, especially with the fast start. Our offense was like, all right, we got to do something instead of just relaxing and playing our game.
And what were you thinking as the ball was in the air before you caught it? Just let me come down with it?
Yeah, I mean, at that point when the ball is in the air, all that adrenaline rushing, that's routine. We work on those plays and, passes like that all the time. Nick Arbuckle, before the game, every game, I make sure I'm the first one out here, and he throws me all types of passes. So, we definitely made that work, and I'm proud of this team. What a resilient team we have. This is huge for our program.